One afternoon after a particularly hot day, it started to have a bit of a rainstorm and it actually rained ash. I'm thinking, is there a volcano somewhere? Literally ash coming out of the sky. Unbelievable. It's getting back to that time of the year again where the burning season is upon us. And I'm afraid it's coming early. We're in the middle of January at the moment, and already I'm seeing quite a haze developing in the distance in the mountains surrounding here, Chiang Mai in Northern Thailand. Unfortunately, I have a feeling it is also going to be a very bad one this year. It was pretty bad last year. I was here for the first time to experience it last year, and we had quite a number of days where the pollution here in Chiang Mai was the worst on record in the world. What we're going to do is we're just going to quickly let you know what it is and why it happens up here in Thailand. And it's not just Northern Thailand, it happens all across Thailand, Myanmar, Laos, and lower areas down south of Thailand also experience it. But Chiang Mai has a reputation for being the worst, I'm afraid. We'll also talk about why you probably should not come up here for a visit if that's your intention, particularly through the months of probably halfway through February till the end of March into April. Bad timing. So basically the burning season in Northern Thailand is primarily caused by agricultural burning practices. Farmers often burn their fields after harvesting to clear for the next season. Causes a huge amount of smoke, and it's also meteorological problems up here too, particularly in Chiang Mai, because Chiang Mai is situated in a basin and we are literally surrounded by mountains, and there's hardly any wind comes across here, and when the smoke and the burning begins, the smoke just sits there as a haze in the bowl and it doesn't get blown away. So it's not like, oh, one day it's nice and clear, or by the afternoon it's all gone. No, the burning season is here consistently, day after day after day, and there's no relief from it. And by the way, you might be wondering where I am. I've found a deserted little building behind here in this little area. I'm actually up in the mountains south of Doi Satep, which surrounds Chiang Mai, and that is a crematorium. Related but not related, but hey, what the hell. So yeah, anyway, why you should not visit here in those months is because you're not going to have a very good experience. I last year was okay. I don't have any respiratory problems and I was fine. But if you have problems, you're going to suffer, okay? The air quality is extremely bad. It's almost like living next door to a house on fire at some times. And on top of that, you've got the heat as well. Okay, so the heat just is consistently terrible. I mean, it's the summer, it's the hottest season. There are temperatures where it'll get over 40 degrees. It will be 39, 38 degrees, above 35 every day, day after day, week after week. At night time, it wouldn't get down below 26, 27 degrees at night with the smoke on top of all that. The other thing about the burning season is the fact that you can't go out. You can't see anything. There's no point going out to the beautiful lookouts and the viewpoints on the roads in the mountains to overlook the valleys because you literally can't see anything. I'll give you an example. I moved into my condo February, okay? So just before the smoky season came. And when I moved in, I've got a beautiful view over the houses and into the distance and as far as I can see. It was really nice. It wasn't until 2.5 months later, after the burning season, when the weather actually cleared, that I realized I have a mountain view. There are actually mountains to look at over in the distance with temples and the valleys in between and all the contrasts of the greens and browns of these mountains out in the east side of Chiang Mai. I didn't even know they were there until one day I woke up in the morning. It literally happened one morning when the smoke cleared and I could see the mountains. I thought, well, bargain. I got extra value for money in my condo. Right now, this morning, I can't see those mountains. Yeah, the haze has begun. Even my ride out to where I am here today, in the opposite direction, I'm seeing the haze in the mountains. You can't really see from where I am now unless you look over the back. Can you see that in the distance? There's that haze starting to develop out there. Okay. From now on, it's only going to get worse. And on top of that, the reason why I say it's going to be, I think, one of the worst times is because there's no rain predicted from now until the middle of May. So we're just on the end of January now. So we're talking 3 to 4 months where there's a long range forecast of no rain, which means everything's going to be very dry. Perfect for burning, unfortunately. So hopefully I'm wrong and it won't be too bad. Now I'm staying here. I'm not going to go anywhere. I was planning on maybe whipping over to Vietnam. Some people go to Vietnam or head south down to the islands. I think I'm going to endure it. I don't think I'm going to be too much of a problem. There's always somewhere to go that's air conditioned, whether it's your own condo or going to a shopping centre where you enjoy the air conditioning, or inside to a restaurant. So you can always do that. But outside, you're going to be wearing your masks again to help filter out some of the smoke, especially if you're on a motorcycle riding around. The smoke along with the heat, it's really quite bad. You can taste the smoke in your throat at some point. You know, it's not very pleasant at all. One afternoon after a particularly hot day, it started to have a bit of a rainstorm, and it actually rained ash. I'm thinking, is there a volcano somewhere? Literally ash coming out of the sky. Unbelievable. My suggestion would be, if you're coming over to Thailand at all, you know, it doesn't just happen here in the north. It's all over Thailand and these countries in the north parts of Asia. You're going to have a much better holiday and vacation if you come over here after the burning season. You know, like around November to January, even October, when it's winter that we've just gone through now, that's the high season, and that's when it's cooler temperatures and definitely no smoke, and you can see as far as you can possibly see in the mountains on the horizon. There's perfectly clear, and it's just much more enjoyable. So you don't want to be stuck in your hotel room or in your condo or at a restaurant and you've got air purifiers running, you know, trying to filter out the smoke out of the air, because that's what happens here. It's just absolutely incredible sight. You probably would be best off saving your money and heading somewhere else down in the southern countries of maybe down Malaysia or Indonesia. I'm not sure of those countries and what goes on down there. But in respect to Chiang Mai itself, yeah, probably not a good idea. So anyway, let me know what you think in the comments below. Have you been here during the smoky season? Have you got any plans on coming here at that time? If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Yeah, it's not the best time of the year, and obviously it's not going to be as smoky as it would be in a place like that behind me. But it's not far off it on the worst days of it, that's for sure. Thank you all for tuning on to the video. I look forward to making many more to come. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. You can also become a member of the channel if you wish. That'd be fantastic. And also, I do live streams every weekend. You're welcome to join me and watch me on the live streams. Until the next video, thanks everybody, and have a good one, and breathe easy. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.